Mick Jagger, Leo DiCaprio, Lily Allen,
Claudia Schiffer. Helena Bonham Carter.
This is a high-end affair. Where were all these people? They're all in one Page Six item, and they were at the Frieze Art Fair in London.
Yes, which
it's that
happened,
time again. It's art fair time.
It is art fair time. Frieze was in London this weekend, and it brought out all of the megawatt star power. Madonna was spotted.
Madonna? How could I forget Madonna?
Madonna was walking around with a gallerist and checking out the stuff. A source told me that she was talking to all the different gallery owners, and she seemed really knowledgeable about art.
Now, if you're not a fan of the contemporary art scene, maybe you will be after watching this. Frieze is a London contemporary art fair. It also has another section called Frieze Masters if you're into older stuff, where Leonardo DiCaprio was apparently looking at some pieces. And it has a New York version and an LA version, and it's actually now owned by Hollywood agent Ari Emanuel.
Yes.
So it helps get a lot of stars. Was there a lot of art, were a lot of sales being racked up at this opening VIP day?
So yeah, there was a $6 million Basquiat and Andy Warhol picture sold, and then there were some $1 million sales. It was Rene Magritte, a Marcel Duchamp, and some other big ones. So it was like a good day for art sales, yeah.
Now, of course, this being Page Six, we don't want to make this too dry. There was also some gossip going on at the art fair. I noticed that Lily Allen was there, and that was right on the heels of an interview she did, a cover story with a magazine, I think called Perfect, where she was talking about how hard it is to be back in the dating world after her split from Stranger Things star David Harbour. Did you notice that?
So she was at the VIP dinner, but she was spotted talking to Jack Guinness, who is the founder of something called the Queer Bible. So I don't think that was a love match.
They were palling around. I think they're friends.
They're buddies.
But she did look happy. She looked in good spirits after telling this magazine basically that, you know, how sort of disastrous it was going back into the dating world, and she felt that it was kind of a defeat and demoralizing, but she seemed to be rebounding pretty well at the
she's
Frieze
out and
Art
about.
Fair. She's out and about. She also moved back to London. She had been living in New York with David Harbour. They split after 4.5 years together, and she's back in London finding her.
I don't know if it was their LA house or their New York house, but there is an Architectural Digest video of their place, and I highly recommend watching it because it's like there's a lot of pink. It's great.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a really interesting home.
Maybe she was looking for some pink art. So now Leo, he is an avid art collector.
He's at all the fairs.
He's at all the fairs. He usually shows up in a ball cap and a mask.
Which he did.
And what was he up to at Frieze?
So we hear that he was spotted walking around with Victoria Soretti, his girlfriend, but also with her whole family, which was kind of like a cute thing, especially for him. He's usually like partying at the nightclubs or wherever, so he got some family time. He was also seen, he has a very good friend named Hallie Namad, who is also a gallery owner, who was also pardoned by Trump. He was part of the big poker ring that movie Molly's Game is about.
Yeah.
And he was talking to, they have an exhibit now, so he was talking to the artist. And it's funny because I don't know what Leo would be talking about, but I wouldn't think it would be Renaissance art. And apparently he has a very good grasp of it. And they were discussing the piece, The Flagellation of Christ. Yeah.
Heavy. All right, so now you mentioned there are a whole bunch of other celebrities there. Rachel Weisz was there.
Yes, love her. Rachel Weisz, Emma Thompson, giant British actress.
Yeah.
You had Princess Eugenie, who is very big in the art world.
Yeah, she worked at a gallery when she lived in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at Hauser and Wirth.
There was also a lot of fashion names. You had Rick Owens, Raf Simons, the new Balenciaga guy whose name I can't pronounce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pier Paolo Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Piccolo.
that might be right. So yeah, it was like a big turnout. And like you said, it's probably because Ari Emanuel is now involved.
It's just the start of art fair season. So maybe if you're new to the art world, I don't know, you don't need to, you can read art news and those things, but you can also stick with Page Six and find out what celebrities are doing. Art Basel coming up in Miami Beach in December.